we are more than just the presence, we are the standard.
نحن حققنا انجازات كبيرة من خلال تحويل التحديات لحلول مبتكرة بتلبي طموحات عملائنا ولنضمن خدمة ما بعد البيع لجميع العملاء مع برستيج وان ديفلوبمنت. نحن معكم بنكتب قصة نجاح جديدة ومتحمسين لنخوض رحلة النجاح مع اللي حيحملوا المستقبل من الانجازات. نحن معكم خطوة خطوة.
I'm extremely blessed and honored this evening to have my wonderful parents in attendance. My father, who has taught me my business values and principles and has shown me that the way forward in life is through hard work and dedication. And my beautiful mother, my world and my life, the strongest woman I know, who has always installed in me the fear of God and to always have belief in myself. We can never have enough gratitude towards our parents. It's truly never enough. I would like us all this evening to give a round of applause to all the amazing mothers and fathers out there. Between 1988 and 2008, we traveled back and forth between Dubai and beautiful British Columbia, which is on the western side of Canada, for the people that do not know. In 2008, when we came back to Dubai, I had the option to go into many of the different family businesses that we have. However, I was always passionate about real estate in general. In 2018, we created Prestige One Developments. Currently, Prestige One Developments has 14 projects in different locations across Dubai, with plans to add another 11 projects by 2025. Which will take us up to 25 projects with a total built-up area of 5 million square feet and over 4,000 units. We were also the first developer globally to collaborate and sponsor Messi and Team Argentina as our brand ambassadors. This evening, I'm extremely proud to unveil the future headquarters for Prestige One Developments and our flagship project to date, the Parkway by Prestige One. Again, this is a journey would not be possible without the support of everyone here. As we continue to build legacies, I would like to thank all of you once again. Thank you very much and enjoy your evening.
Bit of entertainment for the night. So please put your hands together as we welcome to the stage our fantastic dancers.
A world of wonder where nature and luxury meet. Where grace flows into a realm of pure elegance.
Find your way. Sorry.
Where every detail embodies perfection.
it, ladies and gentlemen? Can you feel the excitement in the air now? Because the moment is almost here now. The big reveal is about to happen, but I can't do this. It's not my job to do this. I need to invite up to the stage now the chairman, Mr. Yar Mohammed Saifi, the vice chairman, Mr. Sulaiman Sifi, CEO Ajmal Sifi, to come up now for our grand reveal, ladies and gentlemen. Could we have a big round of applause, everybody? Here, but they were nothing like these fireworks we've just seen tonight. So I think they deserve another big round of applause, everybody. And what a fantastic moment for Prestige One right now with that grand reveal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on now. And we're going to move on to somebody else very important who's going to come up and speak to us this evening. I'd like to introduce to you somebody whose expertise in real estate and development is just absolutely second to none. His insights into Prestige One's newest projects. He's going to be looking at how we're focusing on how they align with the company's vision for the future and for sustainable growth as well, ladies and gentlemen. So please, could you put your hands together as we welcome to the stage Dr. Anand.
Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us on such an incredible night. Did you really expect me to speak after all of that? Anyway, here's what I'm going to do today. I want you to, you've had the reveal that's already happened. I mean,
The videos said it all, but I want to talk a little bit more about the city of Dubai, the vision of the company, and where we see Prestige One taking real estate in the future. Right. You see, some time ago, Sheikh Mohammed very famously quoted, he said, "The future belongs to those who can imagine it, who can design it, and who can execute it. It's not something that you await, it's something that you create." Tonight, you are witnessing the reveal of a brand that shares in the same belief. They imagine, they design, and they create their own future. Prestige One. But before we go into the brand, a burning question, one that's always, you hear it all around you in Dubai today. We have this growing crowd of mushrooming developers. There's just so many developers now in the city of Dubai. Is there space for another developer? Do we really need another developer in Dubai? Probably not. But is there a need for an icon? Is there a need for a luminary? And the answer is a resounding yes. Prestige One echoes the spirit of Dubai. And speaking of the spirit of Dubai, I need to share something with this amazing audience today. You see, we all live in one of the best cities in this world, all right? We've come here, we've created our own companies, we are building our families, and we are enjoying one of the best lifestyles in the world. But we cannot be just doing that and leaving it up to the rulers and the leadership of this city to take it into the future. Every single one of us here today has to become an ambassador for Brand Dubai. Every single one of us. That is what Prestige One is doing today. They are echoing the spirit of Dubai, and they resonate with the vision of the city. They resonate with Dubai Urban Master Plan 2040, which is to make Dubai the best city in the world. Prestige One aspires and shares that promise with you today that they will become the best lifestyle and investment brand in premium property spaces. Now, the brand seeks to create iconic masterpieces. They look at crafting unique buildings built on three guiding principles: perfection through precision, no room for error. Second, curated architectures. The very soul of Prestige One will echo through each of its design and developments and intricate finishes. Prestige is more than just a promise. It is a way of life. Now, as I was listening to Ajmal speak, and when I met him in his office, I actually switched hats. I put on the hat of an investor and a lifestyle buyer myself. And I wanted to see what was it that we would get today that would actually show us the opportunities with such an iconic brand. One thing I need to tell you before I share with you 4 things that stood out when I met Ajmal. Prestige is not a brand that is an option. Prestige One is a brand that is a choice. This is not an option. This is going to be a choice. Like I said, in the middle of all the mushrooming developers that we have today, we need a luminary, we need an icon, and that is Prestige One. Now, 4 things stood out when I actually watched these videos, met with Ajmal and spoke to him, and I want to share that with you, because this is the promise that you get from Prestige One. The first thing is distinct by design. Prestige One will be distinct by design. From the facades to the finishing touches, we have boutique craftsmanship, which is built into the DNA of every development. The signature of Prestige One will transform cement, bricks, mortar, steel, and concrete into lifestyle landmarks. That's the first thing you will get in every development, distinct by design. The second thing that stood out, and this is the one I really loved, it was experiential or elevated living experiences. Now, what do I mean by that? You know, I work with a lot of developers. I meet a lot of CEOs. I meet a lot of owners. I heard something from Ajmal that I haven't heard at all, and I've been here 31 years in the UAE. What do you mean when you say experiential? At Prestige One, you have experiential design and flawless floor plan execution. Now, what do you mean when you say experiential design? You're probably not aware of this, but when a concept is created, they take this big warehouse and they map the entire floor plan. And the CEO walks through the floor plan. This is in design stage. He walks through the corridors, he enters into the apartments, he checks the feel and the experience even before they begin to plan the construction. Now, I haven't heard of many developers doing that. I haven't heard of people taking this large space and game planning the entire floor and walking through it to create and get a feel of what will be eventually given to the buyer. When you live the experience from your concept to conclusion, from the design to the construction, you know that you are building showstoppers. You're building icons. The third thing that stood out to me here was early strike advantages. Prestige One is not for everyone. This is the brand of choice, and it is reserved for the discerning who refuse to compromise on elite experiences. Sheikh Mohammed also said, when you bet on Dubai, you bet on success. Now, I would like to tell you today, when you invest in Prestige One, you invest in success. And the fourth thing that you will get, and the videos have said this over and over again, is you get signature asset portfolios. You don't just get property. These are signature asset portfolios. They will grow on you. These are acquisitions that are aspirational. These are assets that will build long-term legacies. These will help you to leave your mark on the Dubai real estate landscape. With Prestige One, you can actually build a collection of masterpieces and you can script your own investment identity. Today, we have seen two reveals that will help you do exactly that. On my left, we have the One, an iconic structure that is coming up in the heart of Barsha Heights. It is a commercial tower, but it's a grade A asset investment. It is going to be the home of the future head offices of the brand. Now, I'm sure you've always heard about business or pleasure. How about both in the same place? The One will give you both in the same place. It's about wealth creation and it is about wellness management. So I would encourage all of you to go up to the maquettes after the presentations, take a look at it. The ambassadors from Prestige One are here tonight. They will be able to answer any question that you have, because I think the videos spoke well already and shared a lot about the brand. The other one on my right-hand side is the flagship property that is coming up on the Maidan horizon. It is going to become the gold standard of living in the Maidan area. You have this iconic structure that actually brings you home to 5-star resort living. This is your sanctuary. It's serenity, it's status, and it's style. It's coming home to wonder. Among many other things that you will get in that building is an Amazonica. You'll get an urban farm. You're going to get hanging gardens. You're going to get Zen gardens. You're going to have plant nurseries, an observation deck. There is just so much in that building that is going to make it the one to beat in Maidan One. So you have in Maidan Horizon. Now you have a lot of good things happening with these brands, and I'm sure when you go up to the models, you will be able to see it for yourself. I don't want to take too much time tonight. I want you to enjoy the evening. So I would like to conclude, and I want to summarize by saying this. In a glamour and glitzy environment, in a market for many, everybody will promise you exclusivity, prestige, and they will promise you premium. But in the midst of all of them, there can only be one leader, one icon that actually consistently delivers on that same promise, Prestige One. I want to thank you all for attending this evening and have an amazing evening today. God bless all of you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Anand, for that wonderful speech there, very insightful as well. Ladies and gentlemen, next up this evening, another very, very important person who's coming up to give a speech for us now, who's an accomplished entrepreneur. He's built a remarkable career across multiple industries. Could we please welcome to the stage, Mr. Sagan?
Second family in Dubai. I'm going to tell you something about what I experienced in the past 15 years here. And when I look into the crowd, I see a lot of lucky people, a lot of successful people. Probably you heard a lot of people telling you that you got lucky or you got an overnight success. And actually, I didn't even know. Prestige is a 56-year-old overnight success. That is actually something which was always surprising me. I said, how come people are always lucky when they're successful? And I looked into Dubai. And at the end of this speech, which is probably going to be 3 minutes, I'm going to tell you a secret, probably that you didn't even know about yourselves or Dubai. So where you're sitting now, 1,600 years ago, this was a caravan station. It was a trade route that connected Oman with the now Iraq. Approximately 1,000 years ago, there was a geographer, an Arab Andalusian geographer. His name was Abu Abdullah al-Bakri. And he wrote for the first time that there's a place called Dubai. 1,000 years ago. I didn't know Dubai 1,000 years ago. And then, approximately 1793, the Bani Yas tribe arrived and settled in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. And some of the branches you might know. The Ahyan family is a branch of the tribe. Maktoum family is a branch of the tribe. And then a catastrophe happened. First of all, the modern Dubai was founded, which was not the catastrophe. The catastrophe was in 1914 when the First World War started. During that time, Dubai actually was a fishing village and they were selling pearls. And in 1917, during the First World War, the pearl industry actually peaked. It was a boom. 1 gram of pearl was worth 320 grams of gold. So during World War I, there was a war. Dubai actually peaked in its industry. But did they get lucky? Or were they prepared? Then another catastrophe happened. In the 1930s, Japan invented artificial pearls. And it completely destroyed the pearl industry. And Dubai actually got into a financial crisis in the 50s. So why is Dubai now so successful? They get lucky. In 1966, Dubai found oil. They get lucky. Because not every country that finds oil actually becomes successful. Some of them make palaces. But there was a ruler, back then 1958, it was Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum. 1 year later, he opened the airport. Then in 1985, we created Emirates Airlines. So what Dubai did is, they seized the opportunity when they saw it, and they were prepared. So they created, with the wealth they had during the times when they were boom times, they created a plan and a vision to prepare this place for winners. So the secret at the end of my speech is probably about all you lucky overnight success people, that there's no such thing as an overnight success. 100,000 years ago, there were already people in this place. 250 years ago, there were already people here who saw the vision of what will happen here. And those ones who aligned with the winners, they are the winners today. So that is what has happened to me, that has happened with the Saifi family. That has also happened with all of you guys who made it here because we aligned with the winner. And that is Dubai for us. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate your time.
And this is the fact that Prestige One's game-changing sponsorship of the Argentina Football Association and Messi. I think this deserves a massive round of applause, everybody. I mean, when this was first talked about, when the announcement was first made, I'm sure you'll remember that this was the talk of the town in Dubai's real estate market. Nobody's done anything quite like it. So let's just take a little bit of a look at this video now that's going to showcase the highlights of this. Gentlemen, Argentina are champions, and now we're going to be looking at our very own champions, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the brokers tonight. So we're going to move on now to our awards section, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the time of the night where you can be as loud as you possibly can be. We want you to cheer for our winners tonight. It's a really, really special night. We're celebrating Prestige One this evening. But before we start with the awards, I'd like to invite back onto the stage to hand out the awards, ladies and gentlemen. Please give them a huge round of applause. Please could we welcome CEO Mr. Ajmal Sifi, Managing Director Ms. Basma, and Head of Sales Mr. Hussein to give out the awards. Thank you. Invite our chairman, Mr. Mohammed Saifi, to come up onto the stage for this award. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is an exceptionally special, terrific prize. Now, I know I have been asking you to make as much noise as you possibly can do tonight. I think you've been an amazing audience so far. You've been fantastic. But please do me a favour, can you make even more noise now? Because I've been told I've got to really raise the roof for this prize. I mean, there is no roof, but you know what I mean. So let me tell you what the prize is, ladies and gentlemen. You've probably already seen it as you walk through tonight. If I could ask you just for 1 second, just to turn your head and just have a look at the back over there. A Tesla car we are giving away, ladies and gentlemen, right now. What a terrific, terrific gift this is. And this is to honour the broker with the highest sales for Prestige One, the top performing broker, Rank One. Ladies and gentlemen, please could you make some noise for the winner? It is Thrive State Square Real Estate. For the partnership and dedication to Prestige One, your continuous efforts, and we really appreciate all this on behalf of the whole company. Thank you, Mr. Ajmal, Mr. Hussein as well. Thank you very much for handing the awards out, and again, well done to all the winners here tonight. Like I said at the very beginning, it is a night of celebration. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Prestige One's Management Director, Mrs. Basma Al-Badri, to present one final recognition on behalf of the Prestige One team. So please could you put your hands together, everyone, for Miss Basma.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today. Stepping away from the flow of our ceremony, I wanted to take this opportunity to dedicate this evening to someone very special. As we approach the close of this evening, I would like to recognize one more personality who holds a special place in our hearts. On behalf of everyone at Prestige One Development, it is time for us to turn our attention to the visionary who's made all this possible. Our esteemed CEO, Mr. Ajmal Saifi. Mr. Ajmal, he has been more than a leader. He has been the driving force of Prestige One Developments. Through his dedication, he's shown us what it means truly to care about our work and each other. He taught us to be driven, always give our best, and to embrace responsibility as a mark of pride. But his impact goes beyond leadership. With his positive energy, unwavering passion, he brings warmth and inspiration to every room he enters. His smile, his optimism, and his boundless enthusiasm remind us all to find joy at what we do, to dream bigger, and to always believe that we can achieve greatness. He is the force behind our collective vision, encouraging us to see challenges as opportunities and pushing us to strive for excellence. His example inspires us, and not only to grow professionally, but also to grow as people who lead with heart and integrity. Mr. Ajmal, we celebrate you today, not just for our achievements, but for the leader, the mentor, the friend you are to all of us. And so, with immense gratitude and respect, we are pleased to present you with the Leadership Award today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the one and only Mr. Ajmal Saifi to the stage.